right, this is kind of exciting. And this is a spot I can share with you. It's just along the Grand River, just outside of Caledonia. It's right after Loch Sims Road. So I'm not overly too confident. Water's up, ice is broken up and moved down the river. There's a lot of pack ice along the shore, so I don't know how well I'm going to even be able to get the caster or find a spot to even fish. I'm going to have a few met casts. Could be pike, walleye, never know. Could be nothing. I've been out fishing, I don't know how many times now, 8 with no fish. So kind of nice just to see some fish life. And yeah, you know, I could tie a little piece of worm on this too. It could up my odds, you never know. The water is cold. Got a light drizzle, 40%. Oh no, I hit the ice there. Light drizzle, 40% chance of rain this afternoon. And you know what? I like the looks of that. I just got to slow things down a little bit. I just got to be careful along this bank. Let's count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It is fairly shallow in here as far as I know. Let's go with a nice slow retrieve. Tapping something, probably bottom. Yeah, let's see what's on there. Just a leaf. Okay, so I'll speeden up. I'll pick up my speed a little bit on that retrieve. And let's add some spray on there. If it's here, it is. So, let's add some garlic spray, and let's tap it with a piece of worm. I won't go as far as putting a stinger hook on it, but okay, I had an SD card error happen there. Don't know what that was all about. Well, we're good to go now, I think. That would be my luck. Catch a nice fish and have some technical difficulties. That wouldn't be too good. Oh, I got a fish on. I have a hit. Do I have a fish on? I do. I got a fish on. Nice, nice, nice. Monkey off my back for 2024. Now and it's a nice walleye. Unbelievable. Okay. I'm not going to use my net. I'll bring it in. And I could keep this guy. It's open season. Let's just bring him up here. There you go. I could eat this guy, but that looks like that very well could be a nice female. And I'd, you know what? Let me show you guys something. Always be prepared when you head out fishing. Have your net, have something, of course, too. There's a few different brands of this you can get. Berkeley has a good little set. Now I have, this is Baker. I have a Berkeley one of these as well. Well, hopefully that was a good photo. Let's get them back in the water. I'm not gonna keep them. It does look tasty, and I'm out of work, but I'd rather see this thing be able to, I still have food, so I'm gonna gently toss them down, and just, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't want to be too hard on the fish, but I just want to get it back in the water. It'll be okay, guaranteed. Yep, swam away just fine. It'll be fine. Nice fish, nice fish. Oh, I needed that, you know. First fish of 2024. Woo, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby, yeah. Okay, let's go for another one. Let's go for another one. Nice fish. Grand River, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get her spinning and then slow her down. Get her bit spinning and slow it down. How's it going, buddy? I got one. I released it. Yeah, walleye. Yeah. Let's give her a little bit of bang. You know, you see this area, you have the flowing water, and then you have almost like a nice calming pool right here. And some people may say, oh, why you give your spots? I don't give them all. There's spots I can give, and there's spots that I can't give, and that's just the way it goes. But this spot, have at it. Come on, Bubba. There's one, there's more, you know, and that's kind of just facts of life. Where there's one, there's more. Where there's one good person, there's usually more. When there's one bad person, there could be more. Or there's one, you know, where there's one, there's more. It's almost like an old saying. And sometimes I think old sayings are old sayings because they're true. I just lost my worm there. Let's just slowly bring this in. Gotta go with that slow retrieve. Not too fast. Nice and slow. Pretty much as slow as possible without snagging bottom. That's my opinion. I mean, depending on the depth of water, area you're fishing. But for here, my opinion is nice and slow, just above bottom. I mean, we're fishing in maybe 4 feet of water. Maybe 3, 4. Again, that's all guesses, but that's my guess. A little more distance on that one. You want to get it down there, let her drop a bit. We're gonna do is I'm going to add a stinger hook because I keep losing my worm and not out here just to have all my worms end up flinging off as I cast. So this will help more or less keep my live bait presentation in line and together. There we go. That was a not so good of a cast. Sometimes those not so good of a cast, you get a fish on. Now, I've been pretty much running that just casts in the same area. What I normally like to do is give myself like a half moon or a like a 180, you know, like. So that's what we're gonna do here. See what happens. And I'm getting a bit excited, so I'm reeling in a little too fast. The worm's still there. I'm gonna let that drop. What are you doing, bud? Just out for a stroll?
No, I had to close the trail down up ahead.
Oh! Oh, I see. You're with the city.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. You have an awesome day. Thanks, eh? There you go, bro. Yeah, enjoy, brother. Nice guy. Nice guy. So pretty much, as I am on a trail here. So, you know, our community, how should I say it? Everybody's got to cover their butt. You know what I mean? And that's the world we live in. Again, I've been retrieving way too quick here. Boom, almost hit that ice. Way too quick. I think I'm already on bottom there. So again, yeah, there's a couple feet of water here. It's fairly shallow. Back to that kind of cast. That's the plan here. And no, I won't go any further. This is kind of the spot I have here. Thankful to catch the fish I caught, get the monkey off my back for 2024. I mean, geez, I've been just going with not having work. I've been applying for work and you know, trying to find local spots to fish, and you know, it hasn't been easy with the floods everywhere and the ice conditions. Some ponds and stuff are kind of covered with unsafe ice. Trying to keep the funds at bay as well. So, but this has been great. It's been great. Here again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just try to slow this retrieve down. It doesn't feel like it's spinning. Yeah, I picked up some debris. Pick up a little debris and she'll stop working exactly the way we want it to. And if I was a toothy critter, I wouldn't want weeds, right? So let's get rid of anything that's going to prevent maximum action, I guess you could say, on that inline spinner. Again, I'm going way too quick on my retrieve, but I'm in shallow water too. That's the part of it here is I'm gonna stay above whatever the weed debris is on that bottom. Try to go right over here. Stay off whatever tree that is. It could be holding fish though. Never know where they are. Oh, is that weeds? Probably. Let's see. We'll have a look. Well, there's no weeds on my bait there. Let's go back over there. And after getting out a few times, my casting's getting more accurate. I'm getting more focused on, I'm getting back in the game, I guess, you know, if you want to call it that, in my game. Let's go here, boom, right over there. That was the plan for that one. This way I'll come right past in front of that floating debris there. spinning there for some reason. Well, you can feel it when she stops. Did you pick up anything there? No. And let's try to go right over there. Boom, that's what we wanted. I'm kind of top water there now with this, but nice. There we go. Back over to that side. Let's have a time limit too. I have to get going already, but that puts me one fish in for 2024 open water. I'm happy. We'll have a few more casts here and we have to pack it in. So I hope you enjoyed the video, of course, and thank you very much for your support watching. If you like, you comment. If you subscribe, right on. I obviously appreciate it. And if you picked up any tips or a location or anything, that's great. And that is the call that I knew I was going to get, saying it was time to go. So stretch it two more casts here. Keep on knocking, but you can't come in. You ever been fishing and you just let your phone ring? Sorry, my hand's caught in a cast. My hand's caught in a cast. My hand's on the other line. Thanks for joining me. If you learned something or picked up any tips or a spot to fish, you're welcome. Like, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned for more. I thank you again. Peace. Stay healthy, everyone.